Hello again and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse and I am back for another Low Vision Spotlight game video. I'm trying to clean out my Steam library a little bit, and this is a game that I've wanted to play, wanted to cover, wanted to try for quite a while, and I'm finally just getting around to it now. We are looking at a game on Steam and it's also on other platforms called Biomutant. Biomutant. It is a third-person action game. I would maybe kind of compare it to a combination of something like Fable meets Zelda, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm not super far in. I just really got started, but I'm kind of getting vibes of those types of games, and that's not bad. The whole gist is you play this anthropomorphic animal. There's this corporation, I believe it's called like Toxicorp or something like that, which is really funny. I mean, how much more blatantly obvious can you make your evil-sounding corporation? Toxicorp, or I think is what it's called. And they essentially just buried a whole bunch of toxic waste after doing whatever they were doing. Um, didn't dispose of it properly, and now we have all kinds of mutated animals and creatures, and yeah, so essentially what's going to be happening probably in the real world in the next few years or a few decades if things keep going the way they're going. Um, but yeah, so we're this anthropomorphic animal dude. I'll show you here. So here we are. I've just gotten done talking to this individual, and he's got some cool wheels there. He's kind of got this like a wheelchair type of thing, which is pretty cool. And I really just started the game not terribly long ago. I kind of got through some of the, probably with some prologue type of deal. And yeah, so in the beginning you choose your character, you choose kind of like a type of animal, you choose your class, you choose some colors, a couple other basic things. And then you're thrown into the world, and what's kind of neat is you have this narrator, and that's sort of where I get the Fable vibe. But what's neat is I wish I could talk to this guy because he's really not saying anything because I already talked to him. But all of the animals speak their own gibberish language, and instead of just translating that into text, what's kind of neat, both from a presentation and an accessibility perspective, is that they, they start with a little bit of gibberish, and then the narrator will act as your translator, and he'll say, "Oh, well, this character basically what he's saying is blah blah blah, and you should do 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 do." Like he'll actually just give you the gist of what is being said, which I kind of like. Again, from kind of a narrative and like character perspective, but then also for accessibility, not just having to read subtitles for a gibberish language, which I've complained about countless times on the channel. I do want to go into settings and system really quick. One thing I will say, I'm not a huge fan of the menus. Like structurally, they're okay. I'm fine with that, but we have some kind of lighter blue backgrounds with white text. You see as I move, we've got a map up top, we have system on the right, character on the left, and gear down below. That's fine, but I just wish there was better contrast altogether. Like, I like the fact that when you select them, they're a little bit better contrast, but I want to go into system and I want to go down to settings. They do have a bit of accessibility features in here, and it's cool. Right in the middle of gameplay early on, there was a little pop-up dialogue that said, "Hey, um, character dialogue will advance automatically. If you do not want to do this, you can change that in the accessibility menu." And I thought that was a good touch. But you have a lot of different general settings. That you've got things for like your HUD. You can make your HUD bigger. You've got camera options. Let's see. Like I said, we've got a whole bunch of different things here. I wish the text was a little bigger too. But if I go to the accessibility tab, like I said, we've got a bunch of subtitle options. We can make the subtitles bigger. We can make the background We can change the subtitle color, we can change the background, we can change the opacity. There's an option to autocomplete QTEs, which, huzzah! Aside from As Dusk Falls, I really just generally hate QuickTime events, so I'm like, yeah, if I don't have to deal with them, bring it. Not a big fan of them. But yeah, so we got QuickTime, we got the auto advanced dialogue, and yeah, you know you've got a few audio options here. You've got key rebinds, so you can looks like you can rebind your buttons on a controller and PC. You've got video and audio settings. We got oh wow. Look at all the look at all the volume controls here. I mean, they separate everything. This is really cool, like dialogue and effects, and like, yeah, no, I love this. Like, you can really tune in exactly what you want to have for your volume and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, there's a good number of accessibility settings. Again, this is a low vision spotlight video. This is not a blind accessible game. I wouldn't call it that from what I've experienced so far. I'm going to go into character really quick. This is to show you some of the menus up front. When you level up, you gain experience, you level up, and you can get some different perks and upgrades and things. So like when you level up, you can choose between like your health or vitality, your strength, your intelligence, all of those types of general character attributes. You have perks that you can get. I haven't really started unlocking those too much. And then you can get like different ranged or melee attacks, upgrades, and abilities. So that's pretty cool. And of course, you have gear. We're just starting out, so we really don't have much of anything. But the way they do this is if I'm using the controller, I like that it snaps. You see it with a little highlight there on the left side of the screen there. If I hit A, it tells me, see, I have nothing. It kind of zooms in on that body part. And so I like the fact that it's not like a mouse cursor. I snap, okay, there I'm at the head. Okay, we're at, let's see, let's go to the right, yeah. So the other arm, the legs, and you can also use the mouse. That's the other thing I like is that there's really no delay. I could literally start using keyboard and mouse if I wanted to, and jump back and forth between keyboard and mouse and controller. I always like when modern games do this because, like, hey, sometimes I might want to use keyboard and mouse for a certain type of mechanic. Let's say in like an open world game, I like to use on foot. I like to use keyboard and mouse, but in vehicles, controllers work better. Just an example. So again, I really didn't go into much of the menus because we're just getting started here. But we have our map. Let's do that again here. So I can zoom. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I haven't even tried doing that yet. So when I zoom in, you can get really down and dirty in there. So as you can tell, we're just getting started. They gave us these major quests. There's like these, like I haven't even started unlocking the map. So presumably the open world has just gotten started. Enough menus. Let's go cause some mischief. You see that little marker ahead of me? That is our compass waypoint. Okay, I'm going to turn up my audio just a tish.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Oh, the other thing that I forgot to mention that I really like, and I wish to God more games would offer this, is when you get near to an objective, you can choose whether you want to have the waypoint marker disappear when you get close or not. I can't tell you how many games have had the feature where like the waypoint gets you like 95% of the way there, and then it's like, oh yeah, go ahead and find it, figure it out where you want to go. It'll just disappear. And I love the fact that you can say, no, keep this on, just keep it on. And I really appreciate that. That I really like. Now, what I'm curious about, I want to go to my map. And if I zoom in, Now if I go back... Okay, it still does. Okay, that's cool. It remembers how zoomed in I was, so that's what I wanted to find out. Okay, so we've got a nice open world now. And we're going to be heading up north.
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered.
Look at the subtitle there.
Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
Yeah, okay, there's our title card that you can barely read because it's white on light blue, but I can kind of make it out there. Biomutant. Yeah, so we got through our prologue, and now we are open world dystopian furry game. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, what I've played of this so far, I mean, it feels fast, it's fluid. Like, I've got a melee, I've got a dodge, I've got a gun, I've got like a parry move thingy. So we've got that. Oh, left stick. Okay. What is that? Okay. Not quite sure. Oh, does that switch your... Oh. What the heck? Not quite sure what's up with that. But we're just gonna cruise down this path and explore this open world a little bit, because
the signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit Y on that. Oh, okay, another tool tip. Again, I wish this text was bigger. I like the contrast, but this is one of those things where they allow subtitle size. There's been so many games that have done this recently where they have the subtitle size as an option, but they don't do it for general UI, and that just bugs the hell out of me. Like, just either let me do it separately or just let me say, I want text size to be bigger. And these guys have really got to knock off this tiny text stuff, because you're getting people playing things on Switch. You're getting people playing them on the Steam Deck. Your people are playing things on, from further away. And then you have people like myself who are low vision and need a little bit of help trying to be able to see this stuff. So, alright, we're going to keep on trucking. And we're going to go down this path here. We got another waypoint. What did I see? Oh, okay, just a shadow. I'm trying to remember how to run. What the hell did I do there? Oh, that was a reload, I think. Oh, okay, that's a quick menu. Okay. I haven't even tried these yet. Okay. So I can bring up my menu of different things. Okay. So I haven't even tried. Like I said, I've literally kind of... Whoa. Okay. Alright, we got some more enemy. Ooh. You're a big ugly bugger, aren't you? Oh, wow. You're,
That must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Yeah, probably. That looked kind of gnarly. He was sort of big. So I don't know, like, aside from the main quests, I don't know how much, like, side quests, or can I explore and find secrets and stuff. This is going to be more of a, like, a quick look type of, like, hey, let's just explore. This isn't necessarily a review, first impressions type of video. Because this is definitely going to be a longer game. So we're just kind of exploring, seeing if there's any chests or anything. I mean, I could just follow toward the compass markers, but I kind of want to just look around and see if it is worth... Can I smash? No. Alright, maybe I should just do what they want me to do.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
So yeah, there's like these vaults type of thing, almost like, you know, think of like Fallout series. And hey buddy.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Okay, and then we get another tooltip. Aura. Okay, well, I'll pause and read that later. I'll go back and look at the video.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Okay, and we get another little pop-up here. Yeah, so you know, let me know if you've heard this one before. Tree of Life is being, you know, after the apocalypse, what happened, the Tree of Life is dying, and we must restore it. We've heard that kind of before, so, you know, we're in familiar territory. And then also in the beginning, I forgot to mention, as you're just getting started, you can kind of choose whether you want to be more of a light or dark character. And you have like this like angel and demon, and I don't know how much they're gonna filter into like giving you like audio narration, but like there's this kind of white and black, like kind of angel and demon kind of thing of like, yes, you should help people, or nah, just do it for yourself, man. We gotta stay alive. So I'm kind of curious to see how that's gonna play out.
He needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Right, okay. I'll leave you to your fate. Let me help. See, now this is bigger, because technically even your choices count as subtitles, apparently. So, yeah, I wish they would do that for dialogues and stuff.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Yep. Alright, so...
That's a spark of light in you!
Speak of the devil, I mean angel. Too much already. Oh, let's see. So I can say too much already, or I like the light? We'll say.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
See, this is where I get the Fable vibe, where you kind of have this cheeky dialogue. Okay, so we got another tooltip that I will pause and read after the fact. I'll look at the video, because again, I'm not going to slow the video down. Okay, so basically we got another quest, it would appear.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match, as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
We're going to get a couple map markers, maybe.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
I've definitely noticed there's quite a bit of chatty narration.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Oloi bo bopaweg.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
To Hawaii.
He believes the tribe Sifu's, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Mopu far kobi.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Okay. Another tooltip on the map. Okay, well, let's do some more exploring.
Another fork
Jesus.
in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Okay, so yeah, we're getting I'm hoping we're going to get to some combat soon because I want to be able to show you that. So we've got another marker here.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
But like with the narrator, with some of the dialogue, like with the little, your little angel demon type of things, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a Fable vibe, and that's not a bad thing. Aha! There we go, now we can fight some dudes. Let's take out these guys. I can do kind of a little... Oh, there we go. Nice. Slow motion there. I really need to parry more. Okay, we got those guys. Oh. Bunch of little minion critters here. I like that when you get close to them, like if you do the little jump, you can kind of jump over their head, and that is a really bad camera angle. Thank you very much. Oh, there we go, level 3. All right, I can choose a perk again. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I don't want to die, I want to live. Yeah, I really need to block more. I'm like, all offense! Must destroy them all! There we go. That'll do it. Alright, we get to collect some stuff. Alright. Ooh, we got another little... Okay, little something. Collectibles here. More resources. And... yeah, I mean, I really haven't fully gotten into all of the mechanics just yet, but it seems like there is quite a bit of depth here. I mean, I know a lot of people... I remember when this came out, like, people were kind of anticipating it, but then it just, like, it really lost popularity pretty quickly. It just seemed like people just didn't care. People didn't like the game. Okay, I can hit the back button and go right to the map. So, okay, yeah, well, we're right on our way. We are almost getting to the village that it wanted us to go to, so we're just going to keep heading this direction.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Yeah, but I like the fact that we're getting a lot of color. There's still quite a bit of color to this, you know? Got some trenches here. Yeah, I wonder like how much there is to do in the open world. That's the other thing that I'm really sort of curious about. All right, we're seeming to get close. Got some fences, and I mean, even like the pathing, like you're sort
That's
of
the
open.
Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
But it doesn't seem like super open world. Like Fable had these sort of, you were funneled down, like you were in the open world in a way, but they were like sectioned off little areas that were sort of like for what the technology could do on the original Xbox, especially for like the first Fable. You know, you had some open world, but then it kind of there were loading zones. So this is more than that, but yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I like the type of characters we got going here. I like, yeah, there's just so many places that we could go. Keep on trucking this way. Well, that looks like a dangerous cliff. Let's see, where are we? Okay, I keep forgetting. I always hit B. The camera can be a little interesting sometimes. Oh, okay. Whee!
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
Okay, I'm not quite sure.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Can you take me to the Sifu?
Says just because you've made time to meet the Sifu doesn't mean he has time for you. But you're welcome to give it a try.
Okay. So, is this going to be like a whole another village type of area now? Or is it going to be more of just like we're in a building?
Sibi? Lapanen aginkanman. Karatna falo putut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
Okay.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place.
That is a big old monstrosity, almost like a
He
dinosaur-looking
welcomes you to the
thing.
Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
Alright, so we can ask some questions.
The
We'll ask
wall
about
that
the wall.
separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
All kinds of just weird terminology that, don't worry, if you don't know what's going on, like, I don't remember all these terms either. It's just kind of they're just throwing you into the fiction, and you just kind of learn over time. Let's see.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor.
Seems
If you
reasonable.
believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Okay, so I could kind of back off, or I could say join. I could kind of hear from them both. I mean, that sounds reasonable. You know, you can have some replayability. I wonder how hard they're gonna go, like straight up like light side, dark side, or you know, good and evil, like Fable, or if it's gonna be like, I like games where you have to be more gray. You know, you make decisions and there's not clearly a right or wrong answer all the time. You kind of really gotta just go with your gut and kind of weigh the advantages and disadvantages. But let's just say, sure,
He
let's
was
try it.
hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their
I wonder if I could go,
favor,
and then I wonder if I can go back and try to join
he's
both.
confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
Okay.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Oh. Uh-huh. Okay, that sounds like fun. Okay.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
All the goose are gonna head
Au
You
contraire.
both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much
Well,
as it
sometimes you
breaks.
can't, though. Like, sometimes touchy-feely just doesn't always work.
Afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Yeah, this is really chatty, isn't it?
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back
His little dialogue
memories
almost
of
sounds like
old
the
village.
Ewoks from Star Wars.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can
Criminy
sometimes
just keeps
come to
going.
life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Play the game. Okay. Jeez. Alright, so we talked to that dude. Let's see. Kind of look around our little, or his, oh, I wonder if there's any, like, secret chests or anything back here. Got a nice view. What's down here? Can I like that? No. And that looks like a bottomless pit to me. That seems like death. Wonder if I gotta go out the way I came? Okay, we can go... Huh. Guess we gotta go out the way we came. Kinda seems like a game that was designed in like the early 2000s or so, but like with some modern conveniences and I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a game that I don't know that we get a lot, a type of game that we don't get a lot of anymore. And that's not really a bad thing. I mean, it's partially open world, partially guided.
Sparkles about how brilliant it is to have someone like you that shares both genetics and karma in the myriad spectrum. Says talking to you was interesting.
Okay. So even sort of inconsequential dialogue you could get. Okay, here's somebody digging. So I want to see what's... going.
Tu little tush.
Thinks Myriad and Lotus would make a tough matchup these days.
Et uch quoi?
Didn't have much else to say, so no problem.
Yeah. Okay. I really like that, though. I really like... Oh, okay, that's where I leave. Let's explore just a little bit more. I mean, I kind of want to see a little bit more combat, but I also kind of want to get to know, I want to see this village. Nah, you know what, let's... I'm probably going to get some side quests and stuff, but let's just go ahead and leave for now and go back to the open world, because I want to try to see if we can go to one of those outposts. Alright, so we're crossing that bridge again, and it's nighttime. We're going to go back out to the open world here, and let's see what we got. Whoops, no, wrong button. Zoom in. Okay, yeah, we got a... kind of want to go down some of those other paths that we went down, because now that we sort of aligned with that one tribe already, I'm kind of curious to see if they're just outright, the other tribe is outright hostile to us. You see our visual waypoints there. I kind of would like a sort of breadcrumb trail, that kind of a thing. I really like that type of approach to navigating towards objectives. But honestly, this isn't too bad. At least, like, they kind of stand out. Okay, so we got another bridge. Oh, okay, well, we're getting some... Oh, dear me, who are you? What the hell are you? Okay, I don't really want to fight on this narrow-ass bridge, so I'm gonna get the fudge up here, and then fight yous. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, we punted him away. Alright, well, that was some kind of weird... I don't know what you call those creatures, but they got big teeth, that's for sure. Alright, so we're going to continue winding up this this road. So far, pretty good music. I like it so far. So we gotta go left and I can go right. Let's see, where are we? We are... If I go to the left, I could probably see the other village, but if I go to the right, I can probably go up in that fog of war. Let's do that. Let's, like I said, we can always come back. And I'm kind of also curious if there's like a fast travel system for places you've already... Oh,
Better
okay.
beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and unfurred.
Yeah, oh, you're a big one, sir. Holy Christ. Okay, at least we're getting... Yeah, dodge that, that's for sure. We're gonna stay distant here. Oh! Okay, we're gonna... Seems like I don't want to be near that guy. He's gonna have a hell of a reach with that giant weapon that he's got. Yeah, you're gonna... I should have slashed him a little bit here. Running time, dodging time. Oh dear. Yeah, he's pissed. I don't know if this is just like a big old open world enemy, or if this is like... Oh no, he's got a bar up there. We're okay, we're fighting a boss. Okay, kick your ass, boy. Alright. That's what I like to see. Can I loot him? Like, some enemies it seems like I can loot. With this big behemoth here, he doesn't seem to be interactable, which is unfortunate. What do we got here? Oh, it's just a corpse. Oh, his little buddies. Alright, well, leveled up again. And let's see, where are we? I wish I could tell, like, okay. It's a little hard to tell what direction I'm facing. But I could go to my character here. And let's see, so I can get 10 more vitality. Strength wouldn't be a bad thing. Intelligence, agility, that's kind of your speed. You know what? I'm going to go agility.
Brace under pressure.
And I'm going to go strength. Because that way, I think that's going to be my style. Some health, some strength, and stuff like that, you know? Yeah, keep me moving reasonably fast. Well, there we go. Yeah. I become more powerful than ever. Alright, cool. So I am getting to show you a bit more combat, which is good. We've had a few different encounters thus far. And again, I like the world. Like, it's a nice, open, kind of openish world. I like the color. We've got a lot of greenery. There's trees. There's just, I think it's a nice looking game. I don't really know where all the hate comes from. Like I
Time is
said,
lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
okay, well, let's continue forward. But yeah, I mean, like, people talked about it maybe for a week or so, but they just really kind of fell off of it and like, oh yeah, it's a game. I mean, it's kind of like, people kind of had the opinion where it was like, well, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's, you know, a competently designed game, but it just wasn't really that interesting. I don't know. I mean, I'm not enthralled in the story. It seems a little bit familiar, but at the same time, like, it just seems like a fun little
As
action
time passes, memories
adventure.
fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Okay, it faded to white. What, are we going to get a flashback now again? Because we had one of those.
Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Oh. Yeah, okay, so now we are in a flashback as a child creature.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique.
I don't like to swim, especially in video games. I'd sure like to. Swimming's not really my thing.
Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. If that's you, he'll try to help you if you let him. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now.
Oh, you're gonna give me... I'll be grateful.
And he'll be honored.
Throw him in. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, trial by fire here. Alright, well, we're gonna learn how to swim, I guess. Oh, wait, what? Why did I sink? Oh, did I have a meter or something? I wonder. Oh. Oh, I probably got like a little meter or something that says, yeah, okay. Ah, so you can only be in there, I think, for so long before you just kind of get tired. Okay, so maybe you're not...
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
If you don't have to swim underwater, like if you can just tread the surface, that's fine. I just don't like where you have to manage your breath and all that crap. I almost drowned. You almost drowned me. Yeah, I'll keep at it.
Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves drown out your spirit. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
I lost track of
You
time.
know you can't make up for lost time. You should know. Practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square.
Alright, I love training with you. Yeah, sure.
She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
Alright. So we got our swimming trial by fire type of deal. Yeah, so we've got our little village. And let's see. I guess I can wander in here. Anything good? Wow, I am really tiny. Look at that bed. I am like... I'm not even taller. I'm smaller than the bed. Good God. I mean, look at how big these guys are right here. I mean, they're just... I'm like an ankle biter at this point.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
Sure, why not?
He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Alright, quests upon quests. Alright, so yeah, we've got a lot of things to do, presumably. Alright, well, kind of freely explore a little bit. I think I will wrap up the video shortly, just because like you've kind of getting an idea. You get an idea what this game is like. You talk to people, you get quests, you fight dudes. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with this game at all. I actually find it quite fun to play. I wish some of the text were a little bigger. But it seems like as you progress, there gets to be a lot more depth. You've got a bunch of equipment that you can get, abilities, attacks, perks, you know, kind of some of your passive perks and such. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. Graphics are nice. Okay, well, here we go. Okay. Yep, alright. So we found... That must be one of our collectible things. We got. Kind of digged it up. A la Fable. God, what is that noise? Oh, I think it's like some sort of like bugs or something. Actually, it was funny in the prologue, there was a little part where you had to run away from this bomb explosion thing, and I, honest to God, thought it was the spatial audio or whatever it was for it. Like it sounded like it was in my apartment. I took my headphones off because I thought it was literally my my fire alarm in my apartment. So it kind of tricked me a little bit. Let's jump up here. Can I? Oh, can't wall jump. Alright. So yeah, I don't know how much like how much there is to do in the open world, how much of an open world it necessarily is. If you kind of just have like this branch or path branches off over here, that one branches there. But I'm kind of getting like I said, a little bit more of a Fable type of vibe to it, and that's not a bad thing. Fable 1 and 2 I really enjoyed. I played the original Fable quite a bit. I played Fable 2 quite a bit. Fable 3 had its moments, but it kind of fell apart for me. I didn't like Fable 3 near as much as the other two. Let's see, I'm just kind of wandering around, looking around for stuff. I know I gotta meet that person in the town square. I gotta find the collectibles. Where the hell am I going here? I'm kind of half paying attention. Nice peaceful music in our village. Yeah, I'm not even sure where did I even come from? Oh. Okay, I can go up here, I can go up. Nice little cobblestone sound, gravel sound up there for my footsteps. Sure, let's jump down here. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, can I, I might have screwed myself over. I think I jumped off of where I really wasn't supposed to. Because there's a lot of steep. No, we can probably get out. Okay, here we go. There we are. Aha! I found more collectibles. Found more of his junk that he wanted. And more, looks like. Alright, well.
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
No, I do not. I doubt what I found. Nah.
He says only a few are willing to do the little things, but if you make enough of them, they can have a big impact too.
True.
He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Okay. Alrighty, more tool tips. Oh, crafting. Okay, obligatory crafting. Alright, creating. Okay. Crafting, base. Okay. Yeah, I remember finding some different components early on when I was exploring and killing enemies. Crafting. Okay. Let's see, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, to continue crafting. Weapon, select. Okay. Okay. Select the item. Okay. Alright, well. Oh. Okay, we craft it. Okay. Yay, we crafted an item.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon.
Because weapons are cool. Oh, I get 3 choices now. I wanted something cutting edge. It's what I know how to make. Let's see. Made something for
He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Uh-oh.
Asil natu.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
What's on the schedule today? Okay, sorry, I'm late.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Okay, we'll go through this tutorial.
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
I was side questing. Chill, madam. I'm just not there yet. I'll try harder. I don't want to just be a...
Andro?
She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together.
Yeah, fair.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Fair, okay. Alrighty. Well, you know what? Since it put me in the world here again, this video is getting rather long. But you got to see a lot of character dialogue. You got to see the dialogue choices, a little bit of combat. You got to see a boss battle. Yeah, I mean, it's just a fun little action-adventure title. I'm definitely going to, I think, be playing through this because it's just something that, like I said, don't find too many games like this anymore. Everything is like super open world and, you know, just copy and paste a bunch of these repeated mission objectives and side quests and tasks and things like that. So I'm kind of digging this so far, actually. And I like the little narrator. I like the way he's doing his thing. But yeah, that is Biomutant, available on multiple platforms now. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, or right here on YouTube. So until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.